Hello everyone, welcome to another live feed. I am your host, Mr. Philly, and today we got a good one for you today, guys. Today we're making double cheeseburgers, just plain Jane double cheeseburgers, juicy, hearty double cheeseburgers. I'm so glad that I can finally make, more of a simple recipe. I love, cooking new things and all that fun stuff, but I'm just really happy that I can share with you, a simple. I made one like this before, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi was really spotty and it didn't record everything. It only recorded the first 10 minutes of it. So anyway, all right, let's get started. All right, so first we're going to chop up our onion, and I have a really interesting trick on what I'm going to do when I cook my onions. So put this aside a second. Well, on how I cook my onions and make them more juicy and flavorful. So anyway, all right, first we're going to start by chopping up our onion. Slice it. Well, actually, we're going to slice it. This is going to be sliced onion. You can see my onion skills, or chopping skills, or slicing skills, or whatever you call it. All right. I'm trying to get the camera here. There we go. That's better. All right. Now I'm going to attempt to slice up this onion. And you know what I do for, I like my burgers really hearty and juicy and flavorful. And greasy and all that fun stuff, all American. So for the onions, when I slice them up, a lot of times what I do is I put stick a little bit of butter on top, and when they cook, so I'll show you here in a few. Oh, this thing is not staying. There we go. All right. I guess you guys can see that. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody have a good weekend, all that fun stuff? My weekend's been alright actually, so not bad, nothing really new happening, but yeah. Oops. Alright. So now we got our 4 onion slices right there. Hello, Muhammad, how you doing? Let's see if I can rearrange that camera a little bit. There we go. Alright, so like I said, what I do is, I've seen this trick on other videos. Just put a slice of butter on top of your onion slices and just let the butter melt. Oh yeah, it's so hearty and so delicious. Hello, Niver, how you doing? So, yep. Well, actually first we're going to put those aside before we put our butter on top. And now we're going to slice up our tomato, because I like all the trimmings on my burger. I like tomato, lettuce, tomato, onion, all that fun stuff. Hello, Eddie, how you doing? I am making cheeseburgers. I support the Proud Boys. I don't do politics, I cook. Hello, DJ, how you doing? What happened with George Floyd? I don't do politics, I cook. Alright, that's awesome. I love cheeseburgers too. So now we're going to slice up our tomatoes here. Or tomato. Put that aside. Oops. Dropped my knife. Give me a moment. I dropped my utensil. I'm gonna wash this off really quick. Okay. Sorry, my kitchen's so small and it's just really hard. There's a lot of cords around here, you know, connecting my LED light with, you know, my phone and everything. I like lots of cheese too on my burger. And, oh, thank you for subbing, Mystery. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, my kitchen's so small. It's just kind of an obstacle course in a lot of ways. But yeah, mushrooms. Ooh, that sounds so good. We don't have mushrooms. We're just making classic all-American today. Oh, thank you for subscribing, DJ. I really appreciate it. So anyway, so now we got all our veggies prepped. All right, now I'm going to show you what I do with my onions. So, I mean, I've seen this in other videos people do. Just put a slice of butter on top, you know, make it really hearty and juicy. Oh man, we're going to put our slice of butter on there. There we go. All right, so now we got our pan already on a medium low. So yeah, let's see if I can readjust you. Oh, that's it. Huh? Thank you. Yummy. Yeah. Butter on top of your onions. Very, very hearty. Makes a hearty burger. All right. I'm about to transfer these to our pan. Sorry, I think there were some typos in your last message, Mystery. Eek. I couldn't even understand it. All right, just turn that up just a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're going to start cooking our onions, and then now I'm going to show you the burgers that I prepped. Here's the heart and soul of the show, the burgers right here. So, you know, just a little tip, what I do, and I've showed this before, like I said, I made a video on cheeseburgers, but, you know, my internet was really spotty, and I only recorded like 10 minutes of it. I'm sorry, no mushrooms today. But anyway, so what I do when I make my cheeseburgers or burgers in general, a lot of times, you know, I'll make them into a circular, you know, when I make them to a circular patty, you know, I'll try to put an indent in the middle because it cooks really, really well. And this works especially really well when you have a grill. I don't have a grill anymore. I used to, but it was really shitty. So, but yeah, making an indent in the middle cooks it really, really well. And you know, one of the things that you should think about when you actually cook burgers, you know, don't, you know, I understand why people smash them if it's a smash a burger or whatever, but you actually seek out the juices when you do that, and it really doesn't make it cook any faster. I mean, I do it, but, you know, I try not to, because I like, you know, if a burger's not dripping with, you know, juice and fat, it ain't no cheeseburger, you know, to me. Whoop. Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, you came to the right place. This is what we do. Everything food related. Name a recipe. I'll try to cook it to a 5-star perfection. That's what I do. And if you read my bio, that's what you'll see. I was like, this is better than any other food channel any other cooking show that you would watch on the food channel. This is where we make cooking fun. Anyway, so, all right. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, seasoning is pretty simple for burger patties, you know, and 80-20 is the best way to go. What I use for seasoning is salt and pepper. It's pretty simple, actually. You can use any seasoning you want. I knew a guy that actually had chicken seasoning. He put chicken seasoning on everything. It actually wasn't bad on a burger, you know. Classic salt and pepper and onion powder is what I use to season mine. So anyway, we already put that on there, so we just already got them prepped. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you're cooking it on a grill or just cooking burgers in general, make them into a circular motion, you know, put a little indent in them so that way they cook very evenly and very efficiently. So anyway, shrimp and rice. Oh, that sounds so good, actually. Or mushroom pizza. Oh, I don't like mushroom pizza, but I do like pizza. Pizza is like crack to me. I love pizza. All right. All right, we're gonna turn up our heat here, just get our onions cook a little bit. And we're not trying to overcook. You know, I do like crispy onions, especially with burgers, but I mean, depending on the time we have, I like a very crisp, you know, I mean, a lot of recipes I see, they usually just caramelize their onions. I've done pizza before. I want to do pizza again. Everybody tells me I should keep doing pizza. Well, thank you for the suggestions. All right, well, I will try my best. Like I said, I have a small kitchen that I work with, but yes. I would if I was better at it, I would make pizza every freaking day. I freaking love pizza. My favorite pizza? Oh, I love New York style pizza. You know, I have Italian blood, so yeah, New York style pizza is the way to go. But I like authentic margherita pizza, I think it's called. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Shrimp and rice sounds good too. Mm. Oh yeah, it's looking so good. All right, give me a moment, guys. New York pizza? Oh my goodness, so amazing. Sorry, I just tripped over the cord a little bit. I didn't mean to. The kitchen's so small, it sucks. Anyway. All right. Our onions are cooking really well. Oh, we're gonna have to turn down the heat a little bit. All right, in a second, as soon as I'm done with my onions. Sorry, I would show you my the onions cooking and all, but you know it's just a pain in the neck to get the camera to where I want it to be. Like I said, working with a small kitchen, but I will definitely re-angle the camera once we put our burger patties on the pan. So yeah, just give me a few minutes. Oh, they're looking so good though, and they smell good too. So we got all the butter melted and everything. So. Now we're about to remove our onions. Oh, nice and crispy. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that, nice and crisp. I love that little char on the outside. Oh yeah, that's how I like my onions. I like mine's a little crispy, almost on the burnt side. I mean, normally when I watch people making burger videos, they just usually just have a little caramelization, which takes a little bit to do. You know, getting that right caramelization that takes a little bit of time. But you know, I like mine a little bit on the crispy side. All right, so give me a moment. I'm going to readjust the camera here. You know, I made another video a while back with my brother, and we were making cheesecake. This was a long time ago, and he was in the video, and he just sat there with like a creepy smile on his face, and people were commenting and saying, "Who's that guy behind you?" And I was screwing around, and I said, "What guy?" It was so funny. Anyway, all right. Sorry, let me readjust the camera here. Matthew, you talking to me? Matt Davis. Michael Myers is behind you. Oh, okay. Oh. Here we go. Alright, let me readjust the camera here in a second. Give me a moment. I'm going to mute you guys for a minute because this is a pain in the neck to readjust this camera. And we're going to attempt to cook our burgers. Alright guys, sorry about that. I just had to clean a little bit of the grease out there, so yeah, sorry. Alright, now we're going to transfer our burger patties to our pan. Oh yeah, so beautiful. There we go. I'm just so happy that I could finally make a simple recipe for you guys. You know, I love making new things and I love trying new things, but you know, simple classic cheeseburger is always fun too. They're gonna be so delicious. Oops. Crap, I didn't mean that. There we go. All right. Mmm. Smelling so good already. Oh man. I won't hurt myself. I laugh at danger. I'm just kidding. I don't. Yummy. Oh, I have a really lively crowd tonight. I thanks everybody for being so lively and really getting into, you know, what I'm making and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of times I have a lot of, what do you call it, trolls on there just asking me really stupid questions or getting weird. Like this one guy, Matt Davis. So I don't know. Crazy. Matt Davis, who are you? Have we seen each other before? I don't think we met. Well, I think I've seen your name before, but yeah, you're acting like you know me. I don't know if I know you. Yeah, be careful. Crazy people on here. Alright. These burgers ain't gonna take very long at all. Alright, we got a good temperature on that. Yeah. So like I said, the guy behind me. That comedy was funny. That was a funny joke actually. Oh, that's who you were talking about? Russian roulette? Okay, that was pretty dark actually. I don't know nothing about Russian roulette. Hey. So like I said, so with burgers, you know, I mean, unless you're making like smasher burgers, you know, doing this isn't really going to make it cook any faster. Really, it's just going to seek out all the juices in there. And we want those juices in there. You know, me specifically, depending how lean or how juicy you want your burger. So, I mean, I try not to keep that to a minimum unless I'm making a smasher burger. You know, smashing them with your spatula or whatever. Because, you know, like I said, we want all the fat and we want all the heart attack juices in there, you know? You know, I like my burger all American, thick and juicy, and you know, I mentioned this in another video, well, on a lot of videos when I rate burgers or whatever, when I go to restaurants or whatever. I think a burger should be 70, what you taste is 70% meat and then 20% bread and then 10% veggies, whatever, lettuce, tomato, and onion. So, you know. All right, so we're about to flip our burgers here. Oh yeah, beautiful. A little bit stronger. I should flip them a little bit sooner. They're still looking great. There we go. Beautiful. Totally beautiful. How tell me? I don't know what your question was, but are you asking how tall am I? A little too tall for this freaking camera, and that's why I have to bend over. I'm 6'1" with shoes on, I think. Or no, 6'1", but 6'2" with shoes on, I think. Give me a moment. All right, there we go. You know, I actually tried Five Guys for the first time. I only went there once, actually. Um, um, yeah, I did a review on them. There's a video of me reviewing Five Guys, actually. I feel like it kind of tasted like Wendy's a little bit. It was a little funky, but it was still good though. Yeah, their burgers are outrageously expensive. Freaking $12 for a freaking burger. I don't know about that. I like cooking. I'm not into baking. I'm not much of a dessert person. I'm more of a salty, savory type of guy. I mean, I do ice cream usually wins when it comes to dessert, but I have to be in the mood for it. However, I make a killer cheesecake, pumpkin cheesecake. Oh my gosh, it was to die for. And German chocolate cake. Oh my gosh, you should. I have one of those videos of making both of those, so you go watch them. So wait, not true. What were you to mystery? What were you? Who are you saying not true to? All right. All right. So now we're gonna start transferring our veggies on top of our, or no, cheese. We're gonna put our cheese on top of our burgers. I think it's about time. Probably a little over. All right. There we go. Start dressing our patties with our cheese and our veggies. Whoop. Pumpkin cheesesteak. Oh my gosh, it was to die for. I was so proud of myself. I didn't think it was going to come out that good. Let me grab another piece of cheese. I think I got a stalker on here. This guy Matt Davis is telling me he knows where I live. Oh, so if I'm not alive after this video, you know why. Alright. Now we're gonna put our onions on top. Onions. I'm not gonna lie, you know, usually I don't like trolls because a lot of times they ask me uh, inappropriately annoying questions. This guy is actually pretty funny, this Matt Davis. Hey, if you're gonna be a troll and be funny, okay, I'm okay with that. You're gonna have some trolls here and there. Alright, now we're gonna assemble our burgers. My doors are always locked. And I also carry. Or you guys can stop. That's my relative, actually. Matthew Davis is a relative of mine. He's just screwing around, being a troll. That made my night. All right, so we got our burgers here assembled. Here, I'm about to show you guys here in a second. All right. Oh, doesn't that look beautiful? Hearty, delicious burgers. Oh yeah. And a lot of times I, usually, don't put sauce like ketchup and mustard. I put them on the side because, if you make, juicy burgers, you put sauce on it, it gets really soggy and I don't like that. So anyway, all right. Well, before I eat it, I forgot. No, I forgot. I'm going to put some relish on mine. Got some relish right here. I really appreciate you guys, though, actually, being caring and everything. So I really appreciate that. All right, now we're gonna do the taste test. All right, double cheeseburgers, don't they look so beautiful? Oh yeah, taste test. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Mm. 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 So juicy, so hearty, seasoned perfectly. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Oh man. Mm. Mm. All right. Wow. All right. Well, thanks everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate the crowd I had tonight. I had actually a really lively crowd. I had some trolls and I had some other people caring about me. So I really, really appreciate that. I actually had a really, really good crowd tonight. So, well, thank you so much for watching. The burger was phenomenal. I'm gonna, after I eat both of those, I'm gonna go to a blood pressure machine and check my heart rate. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. And as always, happy cooking. This is 5 stars all day. Boom. That's a chef's kiss. Bye, everybody. Thanks for all the likes and subscribe.